So our battery's given up on this old WAHL beard and mustache trimmer. I forget what the actual name is called, but this is a model 9918C. And that's after a full charge. It kind of dies. So let's pull it apart. Okay, that gets us to the screws. Probably a whole bunch of hair trimmings in here. A little bit, not too bad. Okay, so our battery pack. And this particular one, I've seen them NiCad and I've seen them nickel metal hydride. This one's a NiCad. It's 600 milliamps. It's basically a couple of AA size batteries heat shrunk together, but so 600 milliamp capacity, NiCad. Like I said, you got to make sure you're looking at the right one for yours. It could be that it's got a nickel metal hydride. Screw right there. Okay, so there's a little bit of grease on the contacts inside of that switch. It just kind of rubs across here onto those two contacts there, and then I'm guessing this is a ground here. So make sure you're watching about your orientation here. We'll pull that out for now. Looks like it's just sitting in that plastic. And then there's that push button little red dot there. So I'm going to put that off to the side. Put these off to the side. It's 2.4 volt. Let's get an eyeball on that and see. All right, we're on the 6-volt range. Might be some glare. Definitely some glare. Not sure what I can do about that. Let's cut this light off for now. And we'll check the voltage. 2.3 volts. And we're a 2.4 volt battery, so it's floating just below where it should be. Fully charged, this should be sitting probably about 2.6, 2.7, I'm guessing. All right, so we're going to replace that. Looks like we've got our two solder terminals, red and blue there, but then we've also got a red wire feeding through the heat shrink and a blue wire. So we've got a red wire coming to the solder tab to the charge port, and then we've got the ground, the blue wire, is coming through and hitting the circuit board. So let's see how we're going to take this apart. And let's pull. Getting that dielectric grease from the switch on me. What we got to work with the replacement. Pretty strong tape. Okay, so not a big deal. These are soldered together or tack welded together most likely. So we'll just feed them down the channel. We're not going to have this foam. I think what we'll do, and this by the way is 2.4 volt at 1000 milliamps, so it's got more capacity than what we're dealing with here. And this being fresh out of the package, let's see how many volts it's got. Two 2.5 volts, 2.51. All right. I guess we'll pull this red one out of here. Didn't need the sucker at all. All right. Put that one away. Looks good. These tabs are quite a bit smaller than the OE battery. Okay. That should just about do it. Yeah, we got to start with the bottom of the case. That's right. Sits in like so. I'll just do a dry fit here. We're going to test to make sure. That we have power. You be careful here because these screws are just going into plastic, and I don't know about you guys, but this one's been around a long time, so it's probably pretty fragile. Perfect fit. Looks like I need to take up some of this wire. Just pull it up. Like so. Get these wires pushed out just out of the way. We don't have anything coming down other than the post sandwich right there. So that looks good. Same goes for the other screws, so we'll just tuck these in. LED should be good. Let's see, that's going to go that orientation. Okay. Tension springs back in. Let's, whoops, we'll just leave it out for a second. Flip the switch. Oh yeah, that motor's way stronger than it was. All right, we're in good shape. So let's get this set back up again. It's a bit of a booger to get back in there. Oh, that's when you put it the right side in. Okay. Looks good. All right, so you got to line up the post that comes out of the motor, and there's two little slots you got to get this two spring tabs into right across the plastic carrier on the top set of blades. Then it's all under tension, so we got to kind of hold it in place. Start these screws. Again, don't over tighten these. Good. And good. Now, a lot of you guys wouldn't put this effort into a $25 set of clippers, brand new, but I mean, shoot, why not? Put this in the right way. Oh, backwards. That little, I don't know if you can see that. There's a little icon pressed into that plastic, goes on the bottom. And just snaps back in. Good to go. Battery's about $7, $7.50, I think, something like that. I'll put a description down below. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, hit up the comments down below. I'll get them answered for you. Take care.